One of the most important decisions a producer makes is the genetic makeup of the cattle in their herd. And those choices can impact your profitability for years to come. Here's a look at how a family in Virginia is using Igenity to help select genetics that'll improve their herd.
The Goforth family in Virginia has plenty to keep them busy. In addition to the stocker business Lynn has with his brother, he and his wife Kara started their own cow-calf operation.
My family's really in the yearling business. We buy 5 to 800 stocker cattle a week, and Kara and I kind of wanted to branch out and do a little something different and start a cow herd of our own.
Producers in every segment from cow-calf on through to the feed yard are using DNA testing to identify economically important traits like tenderness, feed efficiency, and stayability.
Everybody says they want to make their cattle better. Well, how do we do that? Without data, without numbers, you have no way to measure what your cattle are doing.
I think that Igenity beef allows folks to be able to find cattle that will allow them to be profitable, whether it's cattle that are being fed out in a feedlot or whether it's replacement heifers that will make their next generation. It's a game changer from the standpoint of being able to find high quality replacements for producers who are buying replacements, but it's also a game changer for feedlots that are wanting to be able to know that they're feeding out really high quality cattle.
You know, with high cost to feed, you surely want animals that are going to convert. You want cattle to be efficient. You breed a heifer, you want it to stay in your herd. The cost of developing a replacement heifer it's not cheap. So we breed one, we want her to stay here and work for us.
That's why the Goforths turned to Igenity by Neogen to help improve the quality of their cow herd with DNA technology. They now get inside information early in an animal's life to help them make better selection and management decisions.
We've tried to breed our cattle with carcass merit in mind and really just trying to hit the premiums that we can get from selling on the grid. And that's one reason we started testing with Paige and Neogen, is to try to find those cows or calves that were pulling our averages down or just not performing. The first year we got the data, Kara and I had to make some hard decisions. There were some cows in there that, man, you'd hate to sort off. I mean, some good looking cows, fleshy, really the front yard kind, but they weren't performing. And we wouldn't have found that without genetically testing those cattle.
Igenity beef has helped us to have the information and to be able to progress our cow herd without having to spend the years to make those leaps and bounds that the data can help us do when we look at our cow herd and what we're wanting to do. The numbers really help us to pull all that together and to achieve things in a shorter amount of time.
DNA testing provides objective and quantifiable data about an animal's genetic makeup instead of relying only on an assessment of its physical characteristics. This leads to more precise and effective culling decisions.
We knew that we had cattle that weren't performing. And in the past, the only thing we had to look at was maybe daily average gain or phenotypically what the cattle looked like. That's how Igenity beef has helped us so much. We've been able to get data on these cows. We found the cows that were excelling, and we found the cows that weren't performing. But I will say it's very rare that a heifer genetically tests well and doesn't phenotypically match it.
It's just a tool that allows you to select your best animals, genomically speaking, and what they have to pass on to their calves. But you do need to find animals that fit your environment. And so I think it's really important for producers to understand this is a tool that can help you achieve your goals, and it can be utilized with other things such as visual appraisal to be able to pick your best females.
When you go out to the pasture and you look at your pairs, it's really neat to see them flourish in the direction that you're wanting them to and visually look nice too, and it all just kind of comes together and works in the right direction of what you're wanting.
Some farmers and ranchers may have felt in the past that DNA testing is too complicated for use on their operations. But with the help of Igenity, DNA technology is becoming an essential and easy-to-use tool.
The samples, that can be intimidating, but they tell you exactly how to ship them to them, how to handle them. They're durable. Everything is user-friendly. It's not as scary as it sounds.
I think it's a little intimidating when you think about genetically testing your cattle, but Neogen makes it so simple. If you can vaccinate your cow, you can test her. If you can vaccinate a calf, you can get to genomics on him. Neogen's made it super simple.
So I think one of the most unique things about Neogen is that we're very customer focused. We have territory managers across the country in every region that want to help you be able to work through this data. So we don't ever want a customer to feel like that they are embarking on this adventure by themselves.
For the Goforth family and producers like them, the DNA data provided by Igenity is essential information they're not willing to do without.
I think Igenity beef has helped us find the females we were looking for and fit our environment and fit the end product that we need to be profitable.
I can definitely tell the person that is maybe not really interested in doing it from my standpoint that I wouldn't give it up at this point. I really appreciate what it's added to our cow herd and to our lives. It just has enhanced our operation.
Reporting from Virginia, I'm Brian Baxter for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.